I'm Healing Wolf, here to sail with you across the ocean of recovery. Let's breathe in that beautiful ocean air, taking a deep breath in, filling lungs. Then exhale the storm clouds. And then breathe in the sunshine. And just slow exhale. If you're watching this, you're invited to a free Zoom Q&A session on July 16th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And to sign up, head over to my website at healingwolfcoaching.com and just sign up for my mailing list, and I'll reserve your spot and send you the Zoom link the week of, and that'll be super easy. And you'll also get a free somatic meditation download, one of the meditations that I created for myself that really helped me on my recovery. And I rarely go into that type of a meditation now without working with a client, but I've gotten so much great feedback about those meditations and how I came up with them. So those could be some of the questions you ask on July 16th, 2025, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's a Wednesday night, and you can sign up. So questions that might come up. A lot of folks ask me, how do I know that my sensations are actually neuroplastic? And there are a bunch of criteria that I cover in other videos. And the main one is that the medical system has no clue as to how to help get you better. So the way to get better is to use Mindbody techniques and reshape those neuronal connections in your mind. Another question that often comes up is, how do I know that I have what it takes to get through this? Because there's a lot of discouraging thinking that comes with recovery, and that can be catastrophizing, the automatic negative thoughts or little ants that come. It can be just more stress from life stuff, from relationships and so on. And how do you know you have what it takes? Well, if your heart is beating, your eyes are open. I mean, people may have even recovered from this if they're unable to see. I'm not sure, but so that's not even a prerequisite. The prerequisite is that you show up. So if you're listening to this right now, you can get better. And I really have a deep faith that if you show up consistently and you move into the practices with an open mind, with a lightheartedness, with a curiosity, and with an attitude of changing your mindset and not trying to change the pain, the chronic pain or anxiety or panic, which, by the way, is the Q&A topic, is how to fade. It's basically a Q&A about how to fade chronic pain, anxiety, and panic attacks. So if you show up consistently, then mind changes consistently. So even absorbing information like this, or watching others who've recovered, watching the recovery stories. I have a couple on my channel. Other coaches have a lot of them. So you can watch those. Other questions that come up. How do you specifically work with clients? I work from an unconscious mind perspective. So during a session, I'm going to be using language. I'm going to be using exercises that we're doing together to gather information and create connection with your unconscious mind. So your unconscious mind is really guiding the process, and my unconscious mind is connecting with that guidance, so that let's say we're on a ship and you say, Wolf, I want to go to Tahiti. I start to give you a vision of what that's like, moving to Tahiti, where we're headed, but you're actually going to be holding the steering wheel of the ship, and I'm going to be saying, let's navigate this way, let's navigate that way. And the way we make those shifts and navigations are going to be coming mostly from your unconscious mind, and we're going to use symbols, we're going to use altered states of consciousness, we're going to use humor to move you forward. in a very unique way that's rooted in rapid resolution therapy and clinical hypnosis and some other forms of practice, which go all the way back thousands of years to Buddhism, to other ancient spiritual practices, and even shamanic practices. So other questions that might come up, drop them in the comments before the Zoom meeting. And even if you can't make the Zoom meeting and there's some time, I will address those questions. Please subscribe and go over to healingwolfcoaching.com and sign up for my mailing list. You'll get the Zoom link then, and I'll see you on July 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2025. It's a Wednesday night, and I'm just really excited to be able to host another free meeting where folks can show up and ask questions or even help each other, because that was a huge part of my recovery journey, was showing up in groups where people would say, hey, I hear your question and here's how I deal with that and here's what I do. And so this is a community journey. Like, this is about finding your tribe, finding folks who are on this journey and moving through with the help of professionals and with the help of fellow travelers on this road. So keep traveling. I'll see you soon, and thanks for watching.